What's up guys? We are in the top 1000 right now, and I'm gonna play this drill cycle deck with Bomber and Zap Evolution. Of course, I'm using Dagger Duchess because she is broken, and now let's go. So in the first match we are playing against Bexo. Good luck. We have a good starting hand, but he is playing Dagger Duchess. The first thing I'm gonna do is to cycle my evolutions, as they are one of the most important cards in my deck. He brings Bat's evolution in the back, and to be safe against some aggressive pushes, I will play the Bomber here. He played arrows and bats already. So far this can only be Goblin Giant Sparky or Giant Graveyard, which would be an interesting matchup. Okay, he is playing bowler against my drill. I'm sure it is Giant Graveyard now. We got some hits from the goblins. Let's go. I will defend the bowler with the Tesla. Please don't play a giant in front of it. He goes in with the graveyard very early because he knows I have to defend it completely as my Dagger Duchess is out of daggers. He got some decent amount of chip damage. It's still fine, but I have to be better in my next defenses. Zap on the bats to cycle the evolution. I know he has no bowler in cycle, so I can easily play my Goblin drill to pressure and deal some good damage. Good arrows by him. One of the hardest thing in my deck is that I don't have a big spell. I have to fully trust my own troops to defend everything perfect. Especially decks with pump are hard to deal with. This giant in the back is bad for me. I can't punish him easily, so I will go defensively and bring the Bomber at the bridge to hopefully get some decent amount of chip damage on his tower. Well, this was good by him. He catches my Bomber and I got 0 damage. He goes for graveyard on my tower. Guards are pretty solid here as they can't die through arrows and have a longer range than the normal skeletons. Evolution zap on his bats and the defense is fine. Unluckily, he don't really have to defend this push. Dagger Duchess can clean this up on herself. At least it's a little bit of damage by my Royale Ghost. Now, I think I will pressure on the other side. I know the bowler is really good against me and maybe I can destroy his pushes if I pressure on a different side. Yes, so he is playing the giant on the other side of the arena. So I'm going in with Royale Ghost and my drill behind the tower to hopefully force out his bowler on the wrong spot for him. This Knight Witch can be hard against me now, especially because she kills all my goblins. The giant on the other side has to be cleared up very fast. I knew he had to play bats behind it and the zap was pretty solid. The little prince is not a big problem for me. I will keep my ghost or the other side and he decides to go in with another giant graveyard. I'm playing my little prince in front of M tower, so I am able to hit skeletons with the ability and also pushing the giant away. The Bomber evolution in the back should clear all remaining skeletons. Now I can pressure and instantly zap his bats. This was a great timing there. This bowler is frustrating and together with his evolution zap it's a perfect defense. Let's go for another defense. He goes in with another giant graveyard push. This is skillful. Evolution zap on this evolution bats. Perfect. And now I have to hope the graveyard is not getting the entire tower. But this is actually fine. The tower has enough HP to still win the game. Now I have to pressure and try to force out his bowler to go in with the drill on the other side. Ability right here on the Night Witch and yes, this was amazing. This was the perfect timing too. He played the bowler on the right side and I can now pressure on the left side hoping for a lot of damage. He still has no bowler in cycle, so I have to defend this cheap with an Ice Spirit and pressure again. Let's play the drill behind his tower. Oh, he is playing a giant, but that is good. My Bomber is now able to splash on the tower again and again because the giant is going behind the tower. And this is good damage. Only 1000 hit points left to win the game, but now I have to be very careful with my next defense. Royale Ghost on the Little Prince. My Little Prince in the back to get a 3-card cycle and the guards against the graveyard. He only did 600 damage to my tower. I will pressure again and use my evolution zap because I can get massive damage with the repeated zap on his tower. And oh my god, this drill placement was so unexpected for him and his tower is only on 81 points left. Is zap enough? I'm not sure, but zap plus drill will be fine. And that's a GG. Do you want to see some more games? Let me know in the comments.